Hello everyone, I am Azad. In this video, we are going to dive into a complete and detailed CRUD operation using the Neon Postgres cloud database. If you have not watched my previous video where I walk you through how to set up and connect to Neon, I have linked it in the description and tagged it above. Make sure to check that out first for a smooth start. This video is an extended version where we will actually perform CRUD operations using Python. So grab your keyboard and let's get started. So first we have to know what is CRUD. So CRUD stands for create, read, update and delete. Or in business terms, add stuff, see stuff, change stuff and remove stuff. It is the holy ritual of the REST APIs and database everywhere. I will start the implementation with VS Code. So let's get into VS Code. So firstly, I will create a file operations.py which will contain all my CRUD operations. Then I will import the required things, engine and text. Engine, which connects my Python code to the Postgres database, and text, which is used to write SQL queries in a safe and parameterized way. After that, I will create a table students if it doesn't exist. Here I will use text, and inside that I will write my query. Create table if not exist students. I will start with three basic attributes: ID, name and email. So my ID will be a serial auto incrementing primary key. Then my name will be normal text and it will be not null, as same as the email. And I will use engine.begin to ensure the query is executed inside a transaction and automatically committed. Now I will give a print statement. If any problem occurs, then it will not run, and if it runs successfully, then I will get a statement that a student table is created successfully. After that, I will create another table, another function, insert student. It will contain name and email. These are the parameterized queries to avoid SQL injections. It will take student's name and email to insert any new value into the database and to the table. This is a Python dictionary that binds value to the placeholders. Email. Now I will give a print statement to ensure that the specific data is inserted in the table. Then I will create a read function. It will not take any parameter. It will simply fetch all the records from the student table, and I will use fetch all that will help me to retrieve all the rows as a list. That query will be the most simplest query for SQL. Select all from the database, from the table, and I will store it into results, and I will put the results into students, and I will loop through the results and print each student's details. And I will put a print statement as a fallback message if there is no student. Yeah, I will print the ID with row ID and name with student name, row name, and the email. I will give a print message as fallback message if there is no student. Yeah, no student found. Then I will create the update function that updates the name of the student whose ID matches the student ID. And again, it uses a parameterized query to bind the values safely, specifically the name and ID. This will be very useful to change the student's name after creation. And we need to keep one thing in mind: if it doesn't print anything, you should enhance the printing or a success failure message based on the row count. Yeah, here the query will come. Update students set name to parameterized name, where ID is parameterized ID. And I will again use the dictionary here to bind name and ID properly. At the last, I will complete my delete function. I have wrote it previously before the update function. Now I will complete it. The delete function, which deletes student record within a given ID. It uses the ID placeholder and dictionary to safely pass the ID, and it will print a confirmation of the deletion. Like update, you could also check if a row was actually deleted using row count or not. After that, I will put a print statement to confirm the deletion. Deleted successfully. Yeah. So the function creations are done. Now we need to test it. I will create another file, test.py, where I will import the functions from operations, and I will test it one by one. Yeah, I need to import from operations, create table, insert student, read student, update, and at last delete. Yeah, delete. Okay, so first we will create table. Yeah, I will call the function, and I will first create the table, and after that I will perform insertion, read, and other things. Yeah, insert student, Azad and my email ID. Yeah. Now the read will come. Read student. Yeah. I will clear the terminal and will run the file to test it. Now we can see an error here. Need to fix it. Oh, I wrote the spelling mistake. Don't have that audacity to do that. I need to fix it. CRUD. Okay. Now we'll clear the terminal. And now we'll run the file again. Yeah. Still we are getting some error. Let me fix it. Let me check where the errors are. Oh, I made a mistake in the dictionary, so I need to fix it. Yeah, the commas will be colon. Yeah. This, yeah. Now I will clear my terminal again and I will run the file again. Let's see. Yeah, we can see that the table is created successfully and the student has inserted successfully with my name. Now I will comment it out and I will try update. Student. Yeah. Update student 1 and my name will be, I should keep it Elon. Let's keep it Elon. Okay. Now save the file and run it again. Nothing is showing. Oh, I need to call the read function again. So I have to call it after updation. Read student. Yeah. Now I will save the file and run the file again. Here we can see that the name has been changed to Elon, but the email ID and the ID is same. So the functions are working properly. The updation is working properly. Now at last I will perform the deletion. And I will delete the first row. And we can see that the student with ID 1 deleted successfully and there is no student found. So that's all, the CRUD operation is done. We can see it is working properly, and if we go to the Neon console, we can check that there is an inbuilt SQL editor where we can run our queries. We can see our tables, our attributes and all that thing. We can do our changes, we can add a record and we can perform something else. I will simply write some query here to check how it works. Select all the simplest query from SQL from students. Yeah, let's run it. Yeah, it is executed successfully as there is no value there is no row there is no outcome. So that's all. So I will keep making this kind of informative videos, so please like, follow and subscribe. I will create more impactful projects and I will share them with you guys, so please stay tuned.